Oh, Firehouse 51 fans, buckle up. If you thought you had a handle on the changes heading into Season 14 of Chicago Fire, prepare for a surprise that hits right in the feels. We're talking about an exit that blindsided us all. And no, it's not the ones we've been speculating about. While Carver, Jake Lockett, and Ritter, Daniel Curie, are indeed stepping away. And we're still scratching our heads about Ritter's departure. A third, more subtle goodbye snuck into the final, leaving us with a bittersweet taste. Get ready to say goodbye to Flynn Callahan, Stephen Strait, a character who, for a brief moment, really stole our hearts. Flynn Callahan, a true Good Samaritan's entry. Remember that intense Season 13 episode, Down the Rabbit Hole? It was a whirlwind, especially for Carver, who was still caught in the chaotic web of his ex-girlfriend, Tori, Holly Hincliffe. This woman was a force of nature, impulsive, unpredictable, and determined to keep Carver all to herself, even if it meant sabotaging his budding connections. And who was her primary target? None other than our beloved Violet. Hanako Greensmith. Tori, fueled by jealousy, was even sneaking onto Carver's phone, deleting Violet's texts as if they never existed. Talk about a modern-day villain. Things came to a head in a dramatic showdown at Molly's. Tori confronted Violet, accusing her of manipulating Carver, all because Carver had gone to Violet's birthday party instead of working overtime, or so Tori thought. Then, in a move that surely made jaws drop, Tori turned to Carver, demanding he choose between them. Poor Violet, who honestly wasn't trying to break them up, at least not yet, felt terrible. The next morning, she apologized to Carver, explaining that her text must have set Tori off. This was the first Carver heard of it, since Tori had already hit delete, but before Violet could explain further, duty called. The call was a serious one. A stabbing victim. Violet and Novak, Jocelyn Houdin, immediately sprang into action. Thankfully, a Good Samaritan had already stepped in, potentially saving a life. In the chaos, and with her mind still reeling from the Carver drama, Violet barely noticed the bystander. But that changed quickly when the lawyer, Flynn Callahan, caught up with her. It was a classic meet-cute, straight out of a rom-com, ending with them exchanging numbers. And just like that, a new, promising connection was sparked for Violet. A spark that didn't quite catch fire. From that first meeting, the chemistry between Flynn and Violet was undeniable. It was playful, easy, and genuinely sweet. Throughout the season, we saw them together, and Flynn seemed, well, perfect. He was kind, thoughtful, and appeared to genuinely care for Violet. They even teamed up professionally, with Flynn representing a medic accused of negligent homicide and Violet providing her expert opinion that he followed protocol. Now, here's where it gets interesting. That medic was Jared Lennox, Wesam Quiche, the guy who tried to get Violet and Severide fired. The fact that Flynn convinced Violet to help him, despite her deep-seated dislike for Lennox, really made us believe she must have been head over heels, or so we thought. In The Bad Guy, the penultimate episode of the season, Violet was featured as a local hero in a newspaper article. Her teammates were over the moon, showering her with congratulations. Even Carver, from his rehab facility, sent her a congratulatory text. Then Flynn showed up at the firehouse, not just to congratulate her, but with an intriguing offer. His law firm worked with a medical examiner who wanted to meet her. Violet, naturally, assumed the medical examiner wanted her as an expert witness. But imagine her surprise when the conversation quickly turned into a pitch for a program at the UIC Medical School. Flynn had apparently gushed about Violet, and the examiner thought she'd be an ideal candidate. Here's the kicker. Violet is perfectly happy and fulfilled as a paramedic. She has no interest in medical school or becoming a doctor. She politely declined, then confronted Flynn about his intentions. He genuinely believed she'd be an amazing doctor, but when he subtly, or not so subtly, downplayed her role as a paramedic, suggesting she could be so much more, a crucial part of their connection snapped. In that moment, Violet realized he didn't truly respect her chosen path. And that's when she delivered the final blow. She was in love with someone else. Ouch. Flynn's unexpected exit, and what it means. For Flynn, who was clearly already feeling the sting, Violet's confession was the last straw. And just like that, he was out. We now know that Violet's heart belonged to Carver. And the finals bombshell about Carver heading to Denver, after their mutual declarations of love, no less, throws a huge wrench into things.